to you. Welcome back to my channel and to my extremely messy desk, but I cannot clean it right now. I just can't because my mind is set to crafting. I will clean it after I'm done with this one. But I really want to do it because I wanted to try something out. I tried something out and I can tell you, printing on your parchment paper is not really going to work. It printed beautifully, but then all the ink stayed on the outside, which I could just wipe off. And I understand that this is the extra kind of paper because there is a treatment on it, but I still wanted to try. I also printed this part. This part is much more visible, but I did spray water on it and clean it off because otherwise it would just stick. Look at my fingers. Otherwise the whole ink would just come off. So that's all I took off there. That's all of the ink that stayed on there. So just for you to know, you know, it doesn't always work out the way you want it to. Now for me to know is I'm not done with my book, and this is how bulky it is already. When I lay it down, that's what I get. So, I don't like that very much, but I can't change that either. I need to look what page I'm going to be working on. I feel like I need to stick something else in here, so it just gives a little bit of pressure and then it doesn't, you know, just go around like that. Ooh, you know what? I want to try something. I might either destroy this page or not. I want to see if I could actually punch it. Ooh, I could. You know what? Guess who's gonna punch the pages? At least a couple of them. I mean, why not? But this punch is so bad, I didn't think it's going to punch through this paper, but it did. Okay, made it much more pretty. Let's try this one because it's the same one. It's not a very good punch. It's from Daiso. It's really not very good. So that's why we are going to try this right here on that page. Yeah, of course, why not try it on front pages? Oh, look, this one was easier to punch actually. So that's just how it goes. I planned on doing something different, but this punched like super easy. And I have like hearts in my pages now, which is great. I still need to put something in here. Am I going to work on it right now? No. Oh, I also printed this one. It's an envelope, and I just printed it out from internet. And this is the one I tried to print on my paper as well, in a smaller version. You see? This one gives you an envelope right away. Up, up, up. Done. Gone. Bye-bye. Oh, you saw my face right there on the table. That's fine. I'm thinking if I should just like have the envelope and something in there and then have it here with this part sticking out. You know what I mean? Just assemble the envelope, put a piece of paper in there. I think that would be pretty. Yeah. Okay, let's just do it. Just because I got to that point. I believe you have to do it this way though, right? Yeah. And I need to distress this part just because it looks so... I will distress the whole thing anyways. Otherwise you would miss this, you know, me distressing something. First of all, I'm going to glue this so it's down. I'll just use some paper glue because I printed this on normal copy paper. So, very normal paper glue should do it. I'll put some on here, just in case. Okay. So the little envelope is done. You can find so much stuff online. That's what I do. I think I said it like 1,000 times already. I craft and then I don't feel well and then I have to go, you know, look for stuff. Okay. On my sofa because I have to rest anyways. So I go on my sofa, I look for stuff right there. And then I go craft again. But sometimes I really just want to go craft because there's something I really want to do now. I don't want to wait till tomorrow. You know what I mean? Or till later. I really need to try this out. Like with the baking paper, with the parchment paper. I call it baking paper because we always bake on that. So I really needed to try it and see. I don't know if you print on vellum, it's gonna be just the same disaster. I don't really want to try it. And because I only have 1.5 sheets of vellum in my whole, here in my room, in my stash. I'm pretty sure it's only 1.5. I know I bought a new one. Just, I don't know, a little while ago. I showed you that on my July haul. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to fold this in because this is going to stick out. I wonder, this is gonna hold up. So, I'm going to go, I never know what to use my 50% off coupons on at Joann's. I miss them a lot of times just because I don't want to get something just to get something. And a lot of times I just don't know what to get. So now I do know what to get, and what I want to get is more of those tools. So I don't have to rip it off all the time and put it back on and rip it off, you know, because that's just destroys the whole thing here, and I don't need that. Okay, I need a little more of the blue just because there are blue splattering on my page. So I want more of the blue to go onto my envelope. Thinking right now, what could I actually do to make this look prettier? Let me fold a piece of paper first to go in there. And I will be just folding one of those. But before I fold this, I will make like, you know, like the ones you rip out of your book. I don't know, did they? They probably didn't even have spiral bound, huh? But I do like it much more. That's why I'm gonna do that. Just because I like it. I don't care, it's mine. I mean, they didn't have shaker stuff either, and they made a shaker card, so who am I to say, right? This went a completely different way. I really did not plan on starting this now at all. Not that I had big plans, but actually I wanted to make another bigger envelope. That's what I knew I want to make. I knew I want to make a bigger envelope. Okay, I have to cut this down just because I need it somewhat straight and to fit it into this punch. Let's hope that it's going to actually cut. Nope. See, I knew it. I just knew it. This paper is so thin. Okay. No problemo. We have scissors. We can cut with scissors. It's gonna be just fine. And because there's like a very fine line left over, I can more or less cut it straight. Okay, now let's try and punch this baby. And my punches really don't have to be like even or something like that by any means, because this is older paper. I always want to punch more, you know, because this paper is so thin, I can't really feel what I'm doing. You know, like with normal paper, you can feel when you punch through something, but here it's not really like that. You can't really tell. And you have to be very careful too. Otherwise, it's gonna be a mess. Okay, I will show you how it looks like in a minute. Okay, something is stuck. That's okay. It's okay. I have to cut off the part that was stuck. It didn't punch right there. But that's fine. Now I have to line up the very last one and somehow get it punched. Ooh, it's getting stuck too. See, it punches this, and I just like it because it looks so oldish. Whoa. Okay. So, and just because this is like supposed to be like a little letter you can write to yourself, or you know, whatever, I will just make the corners pretty. Okay, then I will just fold it and stick it in there. That's it. No more than that. Oh, too big. And I see right now, I will just take it into my hand and kind of make a little bit on here, because it ends up to be just a straight white line, and I don't like that. Okay, that's better now. Okay, so this can be a little letter to yourself. And we could actually also put a little bit of trim or something on there, couldn't we? Should we? Could we? Should we? Will we? Just put a little bit on trim on here. Maybe like that. Yeah, why not? We can make it pretty. I mean, this is going to be stuck inside. Not visible too much, but it can still be pretty, right? Where is my water? This mat is wonderful to make something like that. It's perfect for it. And now a little bit of color. Mixed up with a old brown color. Okay, let's rub it a little more here and there. Okay, very good. I don't need the full width of it though, you know, I'm just gonna cut half of it off. And it's also fine if it's not very straight. I might just, you know, stick something on top. I will definitely not toss this part. It will end up there waiting for its hour. Okay, I think I can do it really good right here. And I could also get some pearls or something like that and just put it right there on top. Okay, I'm gonna use the liquid silicone glue. It builds a blob every time you like turn it. I think it's really cool. So for now, everything I stuck on there did hold up with this glue. So I had no problems yet. I say yet because I'm not done, but I really didn't have even one problem with that for now. Okay, where's my magic paper here? I really need that, because I don't want all of the glue on my fingers, even though I have it on my fingers already. Okay, this will take a tiny bit to dry, so I'm just going to cut it off right here and here, and I will keep this little part. Actually, I'm thinking if I should just, let me see. Oh, what? I have it right here. Should I just like put it right here? You know, just to pull it? I don't know. And I could actually use, can I use this one? Or what am I using? Let me see. I will just use my normal one. Does it have any? It does. I'm just thinking right now if I want to put anything else on there or just this. Just this. Okay, looks good to be just this. I'm just going to use that, so I have to come closer to myself to do so. And I know it's not visible for you, but I have to, oh, it is visible for you. I have to line it up somehow, right? To be able to use it. Oh, I think it's actually pretty cool. It's like you pull this part. Let's see. I stick this in there. Oh yeah, actually pretty cool. I like that. You can still write on this part, and this one is a pocket as well. I have to make something for this part too, but I do like this right now. Okay, putting anything on top? I don't think so. I think it looks pretty good just as it is. And there is the little letter right here. Okay, I'm done with this part. Let's move on. This one is kind of so-so. This is more for journaling, so I'm going to leave it like that. I like this page too. I don't know if I should do anything to those corners. I don't think so, because I really do like how they look. Let me see if there's what type of punches I have. I don't have many. There is not really something I would say, ooh, that would look good on there. No, not really. Okay. So this is my journaling page, and that is my journaling page. So, what about this one? I really think, I don't know, I really think the piece I made would go onto this one. I was thinking back and forth, and I kind of really think that this one goes on here, and it does fit on here. I don't know what you think. Let me know. I will wait. Okay, let's start a poll. Would you like for this one to be on there? I really can't decide for now. Something is telling me it should go on there, but then another part is telling me it should not go on there. So I can't decide for now, but I want to know what you think. So let me know. Good, not good, better, not better. That's my question for you today. Okay, let me see this one. Oh yeah, I took out the, just because I want to work in this. Oh no, I love those pages. Those can be like a couple journaling pages for right now. If I find something like I want to do with that, let me see. No. Okay, let me find a page that's not very good. And then I would like to make, oh look. Oh, that band. I don't like this. I don't want for that to, you know, be bent. So let's do it this way. That's the right way around. Okay, oh, that's still here. Okay, let's try and go dab it with some, I'm going to ruin everything here. I have my ruined one, which I'm going to use to try and dab my ink on top. Oh yeah, I like that. It brings it out more, and I really like that. I totally forgot that I made this, I must say. Okay, so I really, really like this page as it is. I would like to leave it this way, and because there is a doily right there, I will just use my corner punch and hope for the best. Every time I punch, I hope. See, I cannot punch like this because there's nothing on the bottom, which prevents my fingers from being hurt. But it does punch a really pretty corner though. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I want to do this one. And this one keeps popping out as well. Okay, I'm gonna work on this one. And what I wanted to do actually was to make an envelope for here. I need a piece of paper, and then I need to make an envelope, which is about 6 inches. Yeah, 6 inches by probably like 4. Is that enough? 6 by 4? Yeah, because it has an opening. Okay, let's make an envelope. 6 by 4 inches. I did find a piece of paper for that. Now I need my board. Right here. 6 by 4 inches. What is the paper size? 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. That's gonna be hard. And I took a piece of paper which can be, you know, anyway. So it doesn't have a design which you have to line up or whatever. Eight 1/4. If you do that, keep all of your leftover papers in one stack so you can, you know, use them up. You don't have like a lot of scraps which you didn't know what to do with. Okay. 3 3/8. Gee. 3. I have to see first where that is. Right there. Oh man. I'm blind. Okay. I like making envelopes myself. If you really want a board which, you know, will help you out, if you make cards and whatever, just get this one. Because you can really make envelopes for each card size. You don't have to worry about, oh, I forgot to, that's fine. You don't have to worry about like if it will fit in the envelope you have. Also, you can make any size envelope, flip book if you want, or loaded envelopes, or whatever envelopes you want. So that might have been my very first punch board I've ever gotten. So, you know, I just like it. Oh, should I do the corners like that? It will come up. And the other one will stand up and be like that. I might. I'm gonna fold it first. I'm not able to imagine anything anymore today. So, okay, so this will be folded. Okay, let me do this. Just make a little heart right there. You can also run the corners just with your punch board, which I put aside already, so that's why I'm just gonna get my corner under right here for these two. And then once again, because you haven't seen enough of that, we are gonna be distressing the whole thing, because I have to fold it in, you know, and then this will be visible. This is how far I have to distress the whole thing. So let me just kind of make a mark right here. I will start out with the blue just because the blue is right here already. I'm just stuck to my mix right now, right? I use the ones I use throughout the whole thing. I introduce one once in a while, a new one, like my preserves. That was a really pretty color though. Okay, so this one is gonna, oops, not be visible, only this part. Okay, so this part is gonna be visible. then I have to distress this and this. And I looked for thinner paper to make the envelope because it really is getting bulky. Everything is getting bulky by now. Just taking off the leftovers on the piece of foam. Now let's do some vintage, of course. And I will use more of that. I try to go like really light-handed here, so I don't get too many spots which are just, you know, this harsh brown. Like, I don't know if you can see it actually at all. Okay, same thing all over again. Same thing, another item, you know. What's happening here all the time? This will not be visible once again, only this part. And I will also go in a little, just like that. Okay, so this looks much older. I don't know how much the cam picks up, like really, on color. I always see it once I start editing the video, then I will know. But for right now, I don't know, especially when my lamp is on. Nothing, there's just nothing I can see. Everything looks very white because the lamp is very bright. In order for you to get a better light to see what I'm doing, I have to have a brighter lamp. Whoa. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of make a couple of those on here because that's seriously a very pigmented stuff. Oh, let's just go around here as well. I like it that it's that pigmented, you know, but then again, it's kind of a lot of color everywhere. Okay, a splash of color here, and there. Now I'm going to just glue this down. I'm going to use whichever glue is closer to me. Okay, what is it, glue? Why do not, you don't want to work for me? It doesn't work today. Something is going on with that one. That's fine. Bloop. That was more than enough, I think. Oh, maybe here. All right. On the edge. Some glue right here. What's with this edge? Did we put enough on this edge? No, we did not. Okay, let's put some here too. Okay, so I have my envelope ready. Now I need to actually figure out what piece of paper will be going in the back. And I don't even know. See, this one comes out. I believe I'm going to stick it down like on an edge or something, because I just don't like that. Okay, so that was the page, which will get some color, of course, all around. Gee, I really need to go to Joann's. I believe Michael's has a 50% off coupon, which I could use at Joann's. Maybe I should take Michelle with me and we can just buy two. But that, of course, only if the stamping stuff is not on sale. I don't know. I have to check. I know nothing anymore. You know, it's hard. I know nothing anymore. because I'm here busy crafting. Okay, I know it looks very, very pink or whatever the color is, but I'm gonna put some vintage photo on top a little later, so that will take away a lot of color. I just really want to distress the edges before I find the paper that I want to use, if any. You know, I'm not sure yet if I want to use any paper on here at all. For right now, I'm just distressing here and there. And it's totally fine if it wrinkles. I actually like that because then you get more color on certain spots. And now we're gonna go with the vintage and make it all darker, much darker. One day I will probably be buying bigger distress ink packages, because one day it might be time for me to, you know, get more. Okay, you know what? I think I'm not even going to bring anything else underneath. I think I like it just like that. What I'm gonna do is I will just truss my envelope a little more. And I'm also thinking about putting lace and whatever. I will stick something in here, of course, a couple cards or tags. I'm not sure yet. A little journaling letter, whatever, piece of paper. It depends, you know, like any old looking piece of paper where you could journal on. Can go in here, and then a couple tags, and I will leave this part open. I'm not going to close it or anything. So maybe I'm gonna put something up here. I don't know yet, but what I really do know is that I'm going to stick this one down onto this piece of paper. Let's say some lace is always good. So right now I'm just wondering, should I just put it on the back of the envelope? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put the lace on the back of the envelope, and my camera is about to stop filming. So let's do this. It might just stop for a second and then it will turn like that. Okay, I forgot that, of course, I have to clean my mat a little bit with this piece too. Oh, my bluish ink is on there as well. Look. Let's get this all over. Okay, well done. Good. So we get some preserve, or this is going to be a lot of color, I think. I'll be very, very careful with that one. Okay. And I did put glue on here. I'm not sure if I did do it on cam or not. And I will just stick it down right here. And I really, really, really want some pearls on that. Well, let me see. Just looking for what I want to do. I don't know where the beginning is. I have no idea. You know what? I'm going to just cut myself a beginning here because I'm going to be cutting this thing anyways. Right, so I can't look for it anymore. And I will just put it down here like that. Should be enough. Using the same glue. Did I use this glue and then it didn't glue last time? I don't remember. Let's just find out. Or maybe I had no time, you know, to wait until it dries. That could be possible. And this time, all I want is for this to go like kind of onto the, whoops, onto the very bottom. Yeah. Where's the third hand when needed, huh? Where is it when you need it? Okay, I'm going to leave it just like that so it can actually dry. Otherwise, if I touch it, I feel like I'm just moving it around where I should not be moving it. And I will end my video here as well. I know we did not accomplish anything, or did we? I don't know. Actually, we did. Just because I did not accomplish a full page doesn't mean that I didn't accomplish anything, right? So, I hope you enjoyed it so far. I'm loving my book. I'm loving to work on it and everything. I'm just like ecstatic. I'm surrounded by so much stuff you have no idea. You just don't know how much stuff is all over here. So I'm glad you can't see it, but I'm going to clean up a little bit, at least a little bit, so I can grab something without stuff falling down. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this so far. If you did, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, comment down below how you like it, or whatever. You can comment whatever. What are you doing? What are you working on? What do you do when you watch this video? So I always like to know that. I know I'm nosy. And otherwise, I would say visit my other channel, of course, because I still need all that watch time. And enjoy your day. So I see you in my next video. Bye-bye.